The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to screen. What is up, guys? I am Driessenable, and welcome back to Stories Untold. We're at the final episode. Episode 4, the last session. Unless there's a hidden one somewhere, I don't know. I've never beaten this game. I've never played this game. But we're at episode 4, which looks to be the final episode. I'll say that. And we're going to jump right in and see if... I don't know if this is all tied together. The end of episode 3 was weird because it was like that girl was talking to me like, you need to... Or the girl and guy saying you need to wake up. That was a little bit odd given that I thought aliens were attacking, but perhaps not. So let's check out the last session and see if this ties the whole story together, because once again, it does say 4 stories, 1 nightmare. So we're going to jump right in here. I'm excited. This game's awesome. I love it. It's a lot of... It's intriguing. It's creepy. It is telling a story, I think. And I like stories. Stories are great. Stories are great. Some commands may be case sensitive. Keep a lookout for hints. Cue the intro. Cue it.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Oh! Whoa! Wow! That...
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Seriously, I love this game. This game's awesome. Phenomenal. What's happening, though?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Okay.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
I don't know, is it?
Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax, and we'll get started in a moment.
Sounds good. That voice sounds like the guy from episode 2. I would just like to point that out.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
Well, there's Mr. Asian again, which is...
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
I'm ready.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back.
Wow.
I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
This is incredible.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything, really, to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I remember all of that.
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
This is incredible. Wow. Just wow.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04.
I wasn't paying attention.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F
20F.
12 19 86 23 04.
Okay.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F.
Okay, so there's one that's called report. Alright. What the hell is this? This... James Asian fatal accident. Accident type 20F. Oh my lord. This is insane. Okay, I need to find report. There's nothing. Oh, maybe there is. Report of traffic accident. What does it want me to enter then? 20F fatal accident. Let's type in that. Oh, is it case sensitive? Is that what it is? Yeah, it's case sensitive. Okay. Okay, what's line 2? Well, this could take me a bit because I'm terrible. Oh, there's circles around a few different things. Empty whiskey, out of control. Let's try that. Yep. Yep. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
Okay. 7,000 FM.
It's not like him, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him.
The door is
This
slammed shut,
Asian guy.
plunging you into the
He's got
darkness.
something to hide.
A light flickers on. Oh, I can move around. Okay. This doesn't make sense to you. You step out into the hospital ward only. It seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. Okay. That's the room I just came from. You tense up. Someone else is here. What the hell? This is ridiculous. You grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hand. That sounds familiar. Alright. Well, going out the exit. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. Okay, there was no one there. Someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. No, that's okay. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Into the light?
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charge amp full to 10.
Okay. I don't know. 10.
Come on.
What? Okay. How do I... 100 joules? That's nanometers still. Oh! Oh!
Can we get this on the screen, please?
Uh-huh. I turned on the TV and the camera. What the hell? That's my eye.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
100 joules. 10. I don't... What else do I have to do? I have it at 100 joules. I have it at 10. Oh.
Clear.
Okay, that...
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Okay, going to 200 joules and...
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
Go.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
It's interesting that this is very, very similar to the same
360, hurry.
conversation as episode 2.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away. Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Okay, so
Where are we with that X-ray?
this is the X-ray machine.
Now, please.
There we go. It wouldn't let me do it before. I actually had to restart the level to get back to this point, and now I can run an X-ray.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please.
There's the drill. It's on.
The drill, please.
The drill's on. I got the drill on. Okay, so I had to switch back to
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great.
R3.
We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
So that was a lot of the dialogue from episode 2. I see. Wow. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. I have cap locks on. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Go to the hall. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main hall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go upstairs. As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs with the party. Look around. Same as ever, stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Look around. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Look at the wall. Read wall. Okay, talk to Jen. She's too far away and the room is too loud. Walk to Jen. Go to Jen. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Yes? You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get Jen a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You are going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much more to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Look around. The room is full. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. Oh, I can open it now. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Look at card. You pick it up. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drinks in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Look around. And the door to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. I don't like where this is going. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Look around. Busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Go to the hall. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Go to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. What? Clean the blood. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Talk to Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What the hell? Talk to Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Oh my god. You were standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. No. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Talk to Jen. Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. I can't drive. Unable to drive? Don't drive. They're gonna make me get my keys. Go get keys. Look around. Doors to the kitchen and living room lead from here, while stairs can take you up. Okay, go upstairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Go to the living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Go to the coffee table. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to table. Talk to mom. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America. She gives you a hug. Hug mom. Look for keys. You need to look for them. They must be either in the kitchen or the living room. Look around. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Go to table. Look on table. Drinks on coasters like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Go to drink cabinet. Look on cabinet. Your mom's collection of wines and spirits. Definitely no keys in here. Check coats. Search coats. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Go to hall. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No! Go outside. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits at the front of the house. Go inside. Just get Jen home, then you can get back to the party. Go inside! Don't do this. Please don't do this. Okay. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle confused until Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. Maybe you shouldn't be driving. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Thank her. Turn on the car. You try to turn the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding keys in your hand. Use key on car. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Turn on car. Turn on the keys in the ignition and the car roars to life. The car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Release brake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive Jen home. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like a first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I am driving, very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Right? Turn right. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. Directions. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Turn left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it? Oh my god.
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There is a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Slow down. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream.
Pull over. James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Take off seat belt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. I don't know what to put. Look around. The car is broken beyond repair. The windows are smashed, and there is wreckage all around. You are both wearing your seatbelts. Take off Jen's seat belt. You have already taken off your seatbelt. It saved your life. Remove Jen's seat belt. I can't remove hers? Get Jen. You can't move the wreckage from around you. You can't move the wreckage from around her. It would be too dangerous. Save yourself. Save Jen. Exit the car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the crashed cars to the sky above. Exterior lights flickering on and off. This is the third episode. Oh my god. Read note. The note, always changing, now reads, "Get through this, James. I don't care if you want to or not." This is ridiculous. This is unbelievable. Get rid of whiskey? Come on, James. What is it? If you drink this now, you are going to get what is coming to you. Throw risky. You can't just toss this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. What do you want me to do? Look around. Drink whiskey? Come on, James, if you drink this now, you are going to get what's coming to you. Go to other car? The door is jammed. You don't have time to be messing around like this, James. I don't know what they want me to do. No. Put whiskey with Jen? Well, that's not smart thinking, James, is it? They will eventually find it there and will link it to you. Put whiskey in other car. Oh my god. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of this. Is that what this is? The shrill of their sirens? You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's content onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. Are you shitting me? A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Walk towards silhouette. Sorry, you are not making any sense. Look around. The red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. Walk forward. Sorry, you are not making any sense. Look at silhouette. The silhouette is a police officer and in uniform. He beckons you to approach. Jesus. Approach. Sorry, you're not making any sense. Walk towards officer. Approach officer. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you. I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah, I would say.
Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
It was all my fault.
Say it. Tell them.
All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
So that was Stories Untold. Wow, what a game. It did all tie together. It did all tie together. So the lab conduct, the station process, well, yeah, the house abandoned, I guess, would be too. They were all events that were, like, he was altering what the events that actually happened in the car crash. That was an unbelievable way of telling that story. It sucked. I mean, here's the thing. Like, don't drink and drive. Obviously. Because things like this could happen. He basically got his sister and a police officer killed and then framed the police officer. Unbelievable. That's just horrible, horrible. And in that episode 4, when we were in the house, he picked up the bottle of whiskey and then went to get the keys, and I'm thinking, shit. Something's gonna go down here. But the way that they told that story was absolutely amazing. This game is incredible. I recommend anyone to play. It's very horror-like in episode 1. 2 and 3, I wouldn't say. They're not so much horror as they are suspense. And then episode 4, it's so sad. Oh my god, that's a sad ending. But great game. Phenomenal game. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. If you enjoyed this series, let me know in the comment section below and give this video a like. And if you haven't so far, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be reminded of videos which come out daily and 2 on Tuesdays. So with that in mind, again, thank you so much for watching. And remember, stay reasonable.